So it's time to give the new XOS version 5.2.0 a try. We received the new software update today, and it's promising what Xpeng claims it will do. It's touted as a game changer and the most significant breakthrough. Today is July 27th, 2024, and you're about to experience my review. Let's do this. But before we begin, there are some simple rules we want to use to evaluate this upgrade. You decide whether it's an update or an upgrade. Now here are the rules for my assessment. Rule 1, perception. We want to see how well it can perceive its surroundings like a human. For this criterion, we'll review the vision fusion and its analysis based on key decision features. Rule 2, perception plus policy contextualization. This test validates the maturity of expertise applied to the training process to inform planning. Rule 3, planning. We'll observe the sequence of steps taken to engage an orchestrated series of actions that realize an outcome. This includes safety, context of the surroundings, changing real-time conditions, and appropriate actuation controls. Rule 4, replanning. On the road, conditions change quickly. The speed of replanning to avoid being stuck is crucial. This evaluates how well it uses prediction to make the journey smooth and safe. Rule 5, passenger-sensitive actuation of safety systems. We'll assess how well it brakes or accelerates, performs emergency stops and safety maneuvers, and correctly applies turn signals. Now, we're about to engage the self-driving feature. Here we go. With the system engaged, you'll see a heavy blue lane marking on the display, indicating the car's trajectory. Once it's disengaged, the heavy blue marking will disappear. I'll disengage if I don't feel comfortable. People have different comfort levels. I tend to be in the middle, so I'll let the car take control in certain conditions, but will disengage if the risk is outside my comfort zone. This section is tricky as the car will need to plan, perceive, and replan to get us out. It has failed consistently in the past, so let's see if it can determine the exit, pick a suitable exit, slow down, wait for the exit gate to open, and then pass through. Here we go. And this is exciting. Oh my gosh, it did it. But it's not over. At the end is a right turn that must be navigated safely because there could be an incoming car. Well, it managed to turn right, but not comfortably because it failed to do the 3-point safety exercise: stop, look, and creep. It didn't. Now, let's see if it can do that when entering the main road. Here we go. Oh no, it fails to apply the correct technique again. In China, this might be acceptable because if you observe road users at intersections, you'll notice the car effectively follows the same pattern. However, human reaction times are milliseconds faster than today's robotics. While it's manageable when a human is driving, advancing into an intersection without the proper 3-point technique is not ideal. I wasn't comfortable with that maneuver, but since there were fewer cars at this time of day, I decided to push my comfort level to the uneasy zone to see how the current model would handle it. I encourage you not to take similar risks. Xpeng might need to review the dataset used for this skill and debias it from typical road use to address possible global releases. Despite this, it was still an improvement over the previous version by 1 point. Now there's another tricky section coming up where the car usually struggles to determine the correct path. Let's see if it can work it out this time. We're approaching the section. Oh yes, it did it. Great stuff. That's another 1 point improvement over the previous version. Let's see how it handles the rest of the path ahead. Overtaking and replanning. It seems we'll have to overtake this slow car, or maybe it's about to turn. We need to bypass it safely without disturbing the car behind. Let's see. Okay, it did it. Usually, it would be slower to make these decisions, and if there were more cars on the road, it could get caught in a loop, requiring disengagement. We may see more of this capability tested later, but for now, it performed better. Changing destination now, let's see how fast it can replan when I change the destination. You'll hear a chime indicating it's dropped from xNGP mode into LCC mode, and then it will reactivate NGP once the new route is engaged. Here we go. That was fast, almost in 2 seconds. Great. Here we go. Oh no. Following the lane markings to determine turning width, it's trying to use a wide turn technique to navigate this section. This is uncomfortable because the car on my left may either feel uncomfortable or think I am turning left or going straight, even though I've signaled. Had to disengage. We will try that route again in another video to see how it performs. For now, it's a fail. Traffic light engagement is still good. It was already good before, and there isn't much improvement other than the smoother stop and go, which I find comforting. We're approaching some roadworks. Let's see how it dynamically plans a route change. Typically, a good driver would notice this about 200 meters back and initiate a lane change. This is not the case here, as the perception distance seems to be quite short. In heavy traffic, this creates a bit of a situation, leading to discomfort. Conclusion. We've made it through, and as we finish the last lap, I've already made my judgment. This is a significant improvement. Well done to the Xpeng team for pulling this off, and I hope it only gets better from here. So this was my first impressions video. Watch out for more over the next couple of days. Have a lovely rest of your day. See ya.